The Egyptians melted the volcanic andesite stone with solar lenses and then poured the lava into molds. These stones were cast in a single mold. There are volcanoes everywhere in this area. The stones of the volcanoes were used as raw material. There are traces of molten stone everywhere. These strange, perfectly identical H-shaped stones that fascinate tourists have been measured. They are also made of molten andesite thanks to the solar lens. Patrice Pouillard measures the stones. One-meter stack. Pumapunku stones measure precisely 1 meter and 00 millimeters. That's undeniable proof that the Egyptians came here. No astronaut or alien came here, but the Egyptians with the meter and their solar lenses. No ultra-sophisticated machine cut these stones, no alien. They are molten stones, as was the Aswan granite, shale and quartz in Egypt. After demolding, the air bubbles burst and give the impression to the non-expert that it is laser-cut stone. The natives transmitted the legend that it was the gods who had built the temples. Yet, viscerally, the symbol of solar lenses is present everywhere. We can clearly see the rather rudimentary restoration done late by the Incas with rough stones loosely laid. The Afro-Egyptians left and their technology was lost, and the locals returned to the Stone Age. There is a site, or rather an extraordinary site, called the Samaipata Fort in Bolivia. Here, they melted red sandstone rock to achieve a wide variety of shapes, animals, niches, and canals. They went up towards Nazca. You will arrive on a plain where you will see gigantic animals drawn on the ground, the largest drawings on Earth. This is where one finds the path to cross to the large body of water. Down there, you follow the two parallel lines. At the time, sea level was about 100 to 150 meters lower than today. Hundreds of islands were therefore exposed. Here is the landscape as it was a few thousand years ago. Afro-Egyptians must have been fewer than 1,000 or 2,000. They made the decision to leave the continent to go to these islands. From the Nazca coast, they crossed 80 to 100 kilometers and reached the first island. Then they traveled from island to island to arrive at Easter Island. Here is the proof that the so-called Rapa Nui came from Peru or South